Hi there, I'm using this screencast to represent how to properly use a hypermedia lesson. This particular hypermedia lesson is on the topic of building the Erie Canal, and it uses a series of unique links to take students to different pages to kind of navigate through this individually to investigate things that they find particularly interesting. Now, unlike other usual uses of PowerPoint, this one uses a series of uniques, so these pages on the left aren't necessarily in order. Rather, I'll touch somewhere on this page and it will take me to a separate page that deals with a particular topic. So let's go ahead and start it. This particular hypermedia lesson uses Microsoft PowerPoint 2010. So as soon as the student opens this page, they deal with two different topics. They could first investigate the plan or the construction of the Erie Canal. Now, if they go into the plan, they are first faced with two separate questions. Where did the idea come from, and what was the purpose of building the Erie Canal? So if I go into this page, once again I have a little more information and more links which I could connect to. In this particular project, the orange boxes deal with questions that this student should consider before moving on. So if I click on my canal, it will take me to a separate page which offers some more information as well as integrating some video where I could find information to highlight this in another way.
In the late 1700s, canals were the obvious method of moving freight and goods.
So after watching this short video clip, students can then go to the previous slide or back to the home page. So going to the previous slide, they can go, then navigate to other pages where they could deal with answering more of their questions, anything that interests them. Going back to the home page will bring them all the way back to the front, where they can then further investigate the plan or go over to the construction. Now, after investigating all of these pages, the student can then click Finished and go to the end of the presentation where they could have further questions in which they can answer. This hypermedia lesson is unique in that it offers media in many different ways to kind of attract students to a particular topic. It could be greatly used as an anticipatory set for a unit on the Erie Canal, for instance, or it could be used as an enrichment activity for some students, or possibly as an enforcement if we've already discussed the Erie Canal.